Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be a breakdown on the Gobbledy Gooker contest. Um, have a decent amount of information ahead of time, so I thought I would do a breakdown on this one. Kind of go over what's in the blog, what my thoughts are, and also scoring. You can see on the bottom right of my screen a spreadsheet that I made with the breakdown on the scoring for the tours are listed as well as the showdown stuff. So this is going to be a very difficult one to max unless there's points I don't know about, which there absolutely could be. Also keep in mind all of the stuff on the blog is subject to change. So this may not be accurate when it goes live. There may be other ways to score points. But based on what's in the blog, that's the scoring breakdown there. You cannot max it without spending. And you need to spend an awful lot. Well, I'd assume an awful lot. You need, at 75 points per loot coin, 10 pulls is only 750 points. So you're talking about 150 pulls to max it if you had everyone, including the Gobbledygooker. So we'll go over that in a little bit, though. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The faction event, the solo event feeds the faction event. The faction event gives you more shards, more eggs that you get shards from. So don't know how pullable or obtainable he'll be. It depends on the odds and all of that. Anyway, let's take a look. Hey, champions. We've spent weeks taking care of him. Almost everyone in the team sat on him. Well, I can verify I did not get a chance to help hatch the Gobbledygooker, and I'm a little unhappy about that. I'm looking at you, Furpo. Next time, invite me to exit, please. So what can we say? He is finally hatched, just in time to make his debut in WWE Champions and the holiday season. Okay, so we got this feathered fellow here, looking like a turkey with a purple head. If you don't know about the Gobbledygooker, it was a gimmick back in the day. It's kind of worth going down a rabbit hole and looking it up and watching some YouTube stuff. It isn't probably the highlight of storytelling in wrestling. However, it is rather funny, so it's worth looking up. Anyway, you can win shards in a poster of him. Blah blah blah. You do the NXT tag team thing. Okay, you guys are gonna know all that. That stuff, nothing too exciting. Oh, hey, what's this? This looks familiar. I think I know this guy. Anyway, I heard this preview is the worst one out there. So, carrying on. Gobbledygooker contest starts tomorrow at 11:18. Well, tomorrow when I'm recording this, and it goes for 5 days. It ends 11:23. The NXT tour is already live. Here's the solo contest. So, top milestone reward is a Gobbledygooker Vault coin. It's one of those that the sooner you redeem it, the better. Although, as I said, based on what we know now, you're not maxing it without about 150 pulls to supplement, and that's if you have all of this stuff. So there's some tours. This covers how many points you get for the tours. Any New Day superstar on one, a set that's normal, hard, hell, side mode of hell. And any WCW superstar, same thing, any normal hell, side node hell, hard, etc. Acro Eddie is one, and Rey Mysterio is one. We all have Rey Mysterio now, but we all do not have him leveled, so I would assume the hell mode will be difficult with Rey, but maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. There's a showdown aspect. The showdown aspect is crazy rare, so don't expect to get a lot of points from that unless you have Trick Eddie, Hall of Fame Eddie, and the Gobbledygooker. If you don't have all of those, you can expect only 12,000 points from that. Don't know how hard the Road Dogg Survivor Tour is going to be, but 50 wins with Road Dogg, or 50 wins with Road Dogg, or is it 100? It's 100. 100 wins with Road Dogg does not sound that exciting and probably very difficult. That's worth 5,000 points if you do all of them. So there's the max milestone. We can talk about the spreadsheet now. You can see it broken down. Assuming you could do all of the tours, any New Day, any WCW, Acro Eddie, Rey, and the 100 Road Dogg tours, that would be 43,700 points of the max milestone of 110,000. That's so, yeah. If you also have Acro Eddie and can do a showdown with him, one win, you're going to be at 55,700 or exactly halfway. Halfway milestone is going to be fairly tough because of the Ray aspect. So I don't even know if I will get to that halfway because I don't have Ray leveled. So I'm expecting to end up probably only being to do Ray on normal, and if I'm really lucky, hard. So have 9,200 points less than that 55,000. So roughly right around 46,000 points is where I anticipate coming in. You can see I have total if you have everyone, if you just have everyone but Gooker, if you don't have Hall of Fame, Eddie, and if you're missing all of them except for Acro Eddie like me. So there's kind of your breakdown on the left there. So that's the bad news. The good news is there's a faction event going on with a lot of shards and a lot of these bags in that you can get. So let's kind of take a look at that. So there's different eggs. There's a platinum egg, a golden egg, a diamond egg, all that good stuff. So it looks like when you open the Gobbledygook golden egg, you have a chance at up to 500 shards. His poster at 4-star, a diamond egg or a gold egg. So it's 5 to 500 shards. So depending on where the mean is set, what the average is, that could be interesting. So if you can max a solo event, which we've already determined almost no one is, there's a bunch of altcoins, so that's cool. 20 of those golden egg bags. Let's hope most of them are not in the final few milestones, because I would imagine the last 3 are going to be out of range for most of us, although I don't know that for sure. That's generally kind of how they do it. It seems like halfway is about, if they do 10 milestones, it might be 7. So we'll see where that ends up. A couple turkeys in there, some Trish bags, some Road Dog tokens, and a bunch of other tokens, some coins, some TP, all that good stuff. So let's hope that the rewards are divided fairly evenly and we all have a shot to get a lot of those. Like if we can get, maybe 10, 15 of those bags, and let's see what they average for shards. That could get interesting. Here he has a gear, so leaderboard rewards, up to 4-star gold Gobbledygooker, his gear, and 400 shards. So here's the faction contest I was talking about. You get 1 point for every Gobbledygooker shard you collect, and also faction points in the limited time tours, but they don't talk about how many faction points there are in the limited time tours, so we won't know that till it goes live either. And then there's some rewards from the faction event, up to, you can get one of his gear for the Feathered Fellow Golden Big Bird costume. Excuse me. 200 of his shards. And keep in mind, when those shards are going out, everyone in the faction is getting them, helping boost the faction point contest. 5 of the golden bags, so there's some more shards there. 6 of the silver, 3 of the bronze. 4 Trish bags, some tokens, a little bit of coin, and that stuff. It does not say what the max milestone is for faction, so we don't know. Here's the tour chapters: the New Day one, any New Day Superstar, WCW, any WCW, Eddie, Ray, and the Road Dog one. Kind of already talked about that, so those are the tours. Then it says rewards up to, and it lists this stuff here again. So perhaps this is still the faction stuff. I don't know. It's different. It's kind of weird because here's the faction and then it says leaderboards, and then here's tours, and then I guess these are the rewards from the tours then. Let's just assume these are the rewards from the tours. 12,000 diamonds, 50 Trick Eddie shards. I mean, that's cool. I'm still a long way away, but I really want that card. Oh, here's the faction contest points. So 1,150, so that's like a bunch of shards, so that'll help. 5 more of the golden egg bags and 400 TP and a little bit of coin. So, if those Gobbledygooker bags start averaging like 50 shards, if it's 5 to 500, but if it's averaging 10, that's not going to be real exciting. We're not going to get a lot. But if you start averaging like 50, 75, 100 in there, this could be an interesting event. I guess we'll have to wait and see when it goes live. There's a vault and a prize wall. Looks like there's a bunch of tokens on it. But there's also Gobbledygooker medallions in the vault, which they're not showing where. And if you get one of those medallions, you look like you can pick superstars that are awesome. So, you know, hey, that's kind of cool. I'd take one of those. So that looks like pretty much it. Of course, they're going to have the loot and all of that good stuff. So, like I said, solo event does not look super promising at the start. Most of us probably aren't going to get much more than 30 to 40,000 points, maybe 45. A few can jump up a little bit higher, maybe into the 60s. And a very select few could maybe get to like 80,000 without getting Gooker. Um, Cost wise, it's going to be very, very expensive to climb up the solo. So let's see where the milestones end up being. As usual, I'm going to absolutely get everything I can for free. Try and get as far as I can on the Ray tour. I'll be doing cash kickouts if I need to. Maybe try and level him a little bit past his 2-star silver thing. And see how it goes. Also depends where I'm going to end up in the milestones when it's live. So hopefully that'll help you when it goes live, have an idea of how you want to attack this event. Remember though, that every shard you get is going to matter for the faction event, and then in turn the faction event is going to give you more shards for Gooker, because the shards are feeding the faction, and then that'll in turn help you get more shards for the Gooker. So don't forget that, guys. Your faction's kind of counting on you, so make sure you get as far as you can. And then, you know, I don't know how the vault's going to work either. It says there's up to 22 of those in the tour. Here it says vault level 1, 0 of 30. So I don't know how much 22 of those will help, if there'll be extra, any of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the breakdown I have for it. I'm looking forward to it just because, you know, I can get a few more Eddie shards. And I like when they do faction aspect ones like this, where you're getting a bunch of rewards as a faction and kind of get everyone involved and excited as you're hitting those milestones and shards and that kind of thing. So it looks like the tour requirements are pretty wide open. I mean, really, any New Day, any WCW, Eddie, and Ray. Eddie is a league reward now, so none of these are paywalled as far as that portion of it goes. So everyone should be able to participate and do a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I've been kind of not doing these breakdown videos as much before the event goes live, because it's kind of hard to know. So I'd be interested to see if you guys found this useful. If you want me to do this kind of breakdown early, even though there's you know, it's still subject to change and the tours aren't live, and you know, there could potentially be points elsewhere, or if you'd rather I waited till I went live or not do these at all. The whole point of the videos is doing stuff you guys appreciate, like, and find helpful. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, remember to like, subscribe if you're not, and share. It's all super helpful, and I appreciate that. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.